This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. From the Texas fake voter fraud file, the U.S. House Committee on Oversight and Reform is investigating Texas' botched effort to purge thousands of suspected non-citizens from the voter rolls. U.S. Representative Elijah Cummings, a Democrat who chairs the congressional committee, wrote Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. The committee is requesting numerous documents from the Texas Secretary of State's office, including any correspondence with the Trump administration's officials and Paxton's office. The letter notes the congressional committee has broad powers to investigate any matter at any time. The Secretary of State's office had nothing to say about the request for comment. In late January, the office announced it had identified nearly 100,000 suspected non-citizens on the state's voter rolls. Paxton tweeted at the time, proclaiming a voter fraud alert. President Donald Trump also chimed in, wrongly claiming that all 95,000 people on the list were non-citizens registered to vote. Secretary of State David Whitley sent the data to Paxton's office for criminal prosecution of non-citizens who may have voted in past elections. But within days, county election officials charged with vetting the list found tens of thousands of U.S. citizens wrongly accused. From the Texas News Digest, the Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office Thursday identified the man who police say was shot to death while assaulting a man on San Antonio's north side. Sidney Smith, 34 of Tyler, went to a home at 12:30 a.m. Tuesday to confront a woman who lives there, according to San Antonio police. Before he arrived, the woman called a friend to come to her home and protect her, as she had been having trouble with Smith. According to police, Smith got into a fight with the friend and assaulted him. The friend shot Smith twice, killing him, police said. Smith transported to University Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. 2 hours after he was to die for his role in a notorious 19-year-old crime, Texas death row inmate prisoner Patrick Murphy won a rare stay from the U.S. Supreme Court when the justices decided he should be allowed to have a Buddhist spiritual advisor next to him in the death chamber. The High Court took a dim view of the Texas prison intransigence with religious death rights of the condemned. Governor Greg Abbott ignored the religious request, and in the end, it was the U.S. Supreme Court that stepped in, ruling on his religious discrimination claim just after 8 p.m. Had the High Court failed to intervene, Murphy would have been the third man put to death in Texas this year. Another 6 killings are still on the Texas death calendar. This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.